LTS, scene 4, take 1.
Hey everybody, it's Dennis Wood here with one of the more interesting Cinevate Video Universities. We're using some local talent here. Imaginarium is helping us out. Essentially, we're bringing to you a really cool piece done with the Pegasus Carbon, which I have right here. We're going to show this in a couple of different modes today, and basically show you how to compose a bunch of different shots and utilize the flexibility of the unit to raise your production value. So I hope you enjoy that, and here we go. So what we're doing here is we're showing you probably one of the lower cost mounts. Again, we have the Pegasus mounted at two sides, and at both sides we're just using the C-stands mounted through 5/8 holes that we have machined into every one of our blocks. Now, we have it supported on two sides, so again, it could be a set of sticks, could be a table, could be two C-stands, could be two tripods. So you have lots of different options in terms of mounting. So for example, if you were mounting this onto a tripod, your quick release plate goes here for your tripod system, which of course is fastened here, and then the entire end block will slide onto your tripod head. So we'll just fire this away and we'll show you how we put this shot together. We'll get Julia on the call of action. We'll come in. Julia, it's all you. Action. Here we go. We're going to slide in. We're going to try and capture her just as she trips, sits down, and I'm racking focus, and back, and there you go. Right there. Perfect. There you go. So there's a push, which in our commercial was designed to sort of set up a little anticipation for our treasured cup of Java. Using Cyclops, using the Pegasus Carbon system, the follow focus, we have executed our opening shot, and we're now building up the anticipation around the cup of coffee. At this point, we're going to move to our overhead shot. One of the cool things about Pegasus is that it's very easy to do in an inverted mode. So we got two C-stands. We've taken a couple of our rails blocks, and this is just a grip rod. It's stainless steel grip rod, 5/8. You can buy it in 20-foot lengths in most cities. So what we've taken is the Medusa cage, which is supporting this, and we've got our Pegasus Carbon system, which is just turned upside down and hung, much like a chairlift. We've got our 100mm ball here, which is going to help us to level this setup. The perfect scenario is just to let it go. And again, you'll see we got a nice smooth movement through and a catch at the end. And that's going to really improve, well, it's going to add an angle to the shot, and people are going to go, how did they shoot that? Well, that's how we shot it. All right, so in the second shot in our tantalizing Java lovers episode here, we're going to do a push. So as I bring the camera up into play and do my focus rack, Julia is bringing the cup up, and we can see it looks like as if she's lifting it off the table, although in this case we know she's not lifting it off the table because we took the table out. So, so there you go. Now, while we have the Pegasus down here in this configuration, we can show you a little bit of what's new with the Carbon system, namely the all-terrain legs that you see here. So this leg option is fully adjustable in 8 different increments, and the feet are micro-adjustable. If you look at this right now, I've got a little bit of a wobble thing going on here. So what I can do, unscrew this like I'm doing right now, and that levels it so it's nice and solid. So the big changes now with this leg system is it's got a wider track. It's not going to scratch any tables, and you can use it in a lot of very, very diverse terrain. Now, the nice thing about the Link system is it does let you level the shot when you're going up for an escalator type shot. Say if the camera was pointing this way, across the axis, or instead of in line with it. So there you go. Yet another way to use Pegasus, the Carbon system.
Take 1.
Okay, so I'm looking at the cake.
Yep. LTS, scene 3, take 4.
One of the things that we wanted to add a little bit of drama to here is the dressing of the coffee. One of the ways to do that was to use Pegasus in a way that you probably didn't expect to see it, which is completely off the rails and now in use as a table dolly. Let me just pick up this rig and show you what we did. We've taken the Cyclops rig. This setup is got no tripod head in play right now. We've just put Cyclops directly onto a 100mm ball, which you can see here. You can see what we've done here is essentially bent them. And by doing that, we're introducing an arc. And in this case, I wanted the arc to match the arc of the table. So I just played around with the links, got them in the right position. So when I set this down, I don't have to think too hard about it. I'm just gonna go in about a ½ an inch on either side from the edge of the table. And I'm gonna get a nice tracking shot now. One of the things we need to mention is with the new bearing system is that if you look closely at a wheel, you'll see we've got little rubber O-rings on them. Those are the tires. So the reason we put tires on is so that it's nice and smooth. You know, this isn't a brand new coffee table. It's been used. It's gonna have some tiny imperfections. So the O-rings take a little bit of that out, and I'm able to get a nice, smooth, circular shot like so. Again, the two options you need to have: articulating links, 100mm ball to make this work. The Video University today was a bit of a departure because, as you notice around us, there is no Cinevate studio. There's no Whiteside. We're right here on location at Fox on the Run, and a big thanks to Imaginarium, who helped us out today, and certainly Julia, our model, and Fox on the Run, again, for letting us have run of the Fox on the Run for an entire Sunday. So I hope you enjoy this format. We're trying to mix it up and keep you interested in what's going on here at Cinevate. Okay, now for the overhead shot. So it's just gonna go overhead. It's really cool. All right, we're done. You rolling? Chocolate cake. I love you.